Hello students, welcome to EasyElimu Learning Simplified. I am your teacher, Mr. Stanley Ombogo. So students, again, we are still looking at the plot analysis of the Samaritan by John Lara. And in this video, I want us to look at, that is scene 2 of Act 4. Scene 2 of Act 4, that is the last act of the play. So it really hurts that we are coming to an end of the play because it has been interesting, very interesting. So scene two, Act 4 of the Samaritan is about reconciliation. It is about reconciliation. So remember previously previously on that is scene one of Act 4, there was a meeting that was held at the Madingo Golf Club, and the meeting was attended by only two people. So that was a harvester and the principal judge, that is Justice Jaden. So it was about the plan. So remember, in the scene, that is in the previous scene, Justice Jaden also accused, the likes of Mayor, that is Mayor Mosi, not being clean. That is, he convinces Harvester that Mayor Mosi and the quartet are not clean, and if they fight them, they will lose. But if they come together, they win. So it is at this time that he came up with the idea, that is of bringing the two parties together and finding solutions to their problems, or maybe finding a way of escaping. That is the prosecution that is looming together. So before that is they left, before they departed, Harvester promised to go and try talk to the two parties. That is after Justice Jaden had requested him to try and go talk to the accused and see if maybe they can hold a meeting. That is the following day in his office. That is in his boardroom. So as scene 1 of Act 4 ends, that is it ended when Harvester. It ended when Harvester promised to go and try and talk to the two parties. So in this scene, that is scene 2 of Act 4, it is talking about reconciliation, just like I had said. So it is set on Wednesday morning. That is at the chambers of the principal judge. So in attendance, we have that is Basdeo and his company. So Basdeo, remember we have Basdeo, Honorable Ramdae, Honorable Ted, and Seima. Then on the other hand, we also have Mayor and his company. So there is also that is the principal judge, Justice Jaden. So because the meeting is held in his boardroom, so he welcomes everyone in the chambers to plan. He welcomes everyone in the chambers to plan on how to escape the trouble from the Samaritan. So let me just briefly read the introduction of the scene very quickly before I continue with the analysis. So we are told that Wednesday morning at the chambers of the principal judge, a large room furnished with a large table in the middle and wooden chairs on both sides. Mr. Basdeo and company, followed by the mayor and his team, walk in and take seats on the opposite sides of the long table. Justice Jaden takes his position on one end of the long table, facing them all. Yeah. So after that, that is how the scene begins. So after that, Jaden welcomes everyone, and he proceeds by telling them that I called you here so that we can have a candid talk with one another. That is having a talk and finding a way to escape the trouble that is from the Samaritan. So Seima is in agreement. So Seima thinks that that is a good suggestion. So he says this while massaging his goatee. So remember, it is the principal judge who is chairing the meeting. So he talks about, that is, agreeing on the exact problem that they are facing and seeking to solve. So he comes up with a number of ideas. He comes up with a number of ideas. So starting with that, filing a prosecution early to preempt any legal actions against them from other quarters in the principle of double jeopardy. So for Jordan, this is a friendly prosecution in which they should identify the crimes that they will be accused of. So that is the plan, that is the strategy that the principal judge is talking about. So remember, he is knowledgeable. He knows what he is doing, because professionally he is a what? He is a judge. So he thinks that the prosecution will be a friendly one, in which they will just identify the accusations and maybe look for friendly people whom they should pay to do what? To lodge the case against them. So this will earn them some time. They will buy some time as they look for a better way, of that is escaping the charges. So they feel that the delay, the plan will delay the situation and finally allow them find a solution. So Mosi and Seymour are also into conflict over the real problem and the hit against freedom. So Jaden tells them that they are all risking prosecution, and even as some, they argue about budgetary matters. They should know that the Minister for Local Government is very concerned about what is happening in Maracas, meaning that the news is all over. The news is all over. So what happens next is that Ted curiously asks Jaden what may happen to them in the event he dies while the matter is still on. So Mosi replies him surprisingly that Jaden will outlive him. So there is some sense of humor there. So Jaden continues to give them alternatives. So he tells them that they can also halt the Samaritan. That is by looking for someone, that is fronting someone to lodge a case and argue that the app is infringing on the right to privacy. So he also claims that the app is intrusive, and also it is divulging information about people's private lives in public domain. So these are some of the alternatives that the principal judge is coming up with. So he's making, or I mean, is tabling these alternatives so that the members, that is the leaders, the other leaders can also get to look at them and either second, I can talk about maybe argue in favor of the alternatives or against the alternatives. So the plan here is that they should claim the Samaritan. So what is also happening is that, according to Ted, Ted thinks that this is the best way. He thinks that whatever the principal judge is talking about is the best approach to go, since it makes perfect sense to him. So Harvester claims that it can be challenged based on the right to information. So again, the principal judge Jaden counters this, stating that by the time an appeal is made, they will have figured out something else. So that is what the courts normally do. Remember, they delay the hearings. They delay the hearings so that the accused buy some time and look for possible ways or measures of escaping. So Mosi thinks that Nicole is playing a power game because remember, he had earlier on paid a visit, and Inspector Bembe had also threatened Nicole, that is by arresting, intimidating her. So according to Mosi, he thinks that Nicole is playing a power game in a massive political game of conspiracy. So Basdeo suggests that maybe they talk to Nicole, that is by they talk to Nicole by doing what? That is giving her a powerful position at the municipal council. How about that idea? Giving Nicole a position, not only a position, but a powerful position at the municipal council. So Jaden says that the matter is beyond Nicole, since the public is already outraged. So remember, up to this point, the app is no longer with Nicole, it is with the Ministry of Education. Then number two, members of the public are also aware. They've also started using the app, and it is gaining numbers day in, day out. So the matter is no longer in Nicole's custody. So it is now the public. I mean, it is now with the members of the public and even the Ministry of Education. So Mosi warns them about Nicole's boldness, and he further tells them that she cannot be easily convinced. But again, it is not bad to try. It is not bad to give it a try after all. So they all agree. They all agree to visit Nicole at lunch hours. That is at Sagrada Secondary School. So Mosi orders a harvester to inform the principal that they are on their way. So again, the principal judge opines that they need some box of chocolate. For it might be a useful incentive. But again, Mosi is expressing his fears, having encountered Nicole before. So he's expressing his fears that what if Nicole rejects the box of chocolate. So he's afraid that it will be messy. So he adds that Nicole won't take, and he is right. Nicole won't take. So dear students, that marks the end of Act 2. It marks the end of Scene 2, Act 4. So in the next video, we will do a plot analysis of, that is, Scene 3, the last, that is the last scene, Scene 3, Act 4. Then look at maybe possible questions, essay questions on the same. So until next time, one more time, my name is Mr. Stanley Ombogo.